It has to be shared from one place to another, from the Facebook page to another place. There is no shareable link for it.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, got it. Well, maybe post a link to the thing on Facebook.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm going to set this up in a separate window. Thanks, Emory. All right.
So how did you save that?
How the fuck did you see that? Where did that come from? I guess that's kind of what you do.
Yep.
So how'd you pull that off?
The link?
Yeah.
You get the top three either the top three dots at the top of the Side Hustle post on the Facebook page, or the share and then copy link.
Fancy.
Yeah. That is a little bit of what I do.
Fancy.
Boom. Well, looks like we're live, everybody. Is that right?
Sir.
Looks like it.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Well, welcome everyone to Facebook Live or wherever you might be watching this, to Side Hustle Live. We'll go around the horn and introduce ourselves. My name is Tomer Soran, one of the co-founders. Tim and Darby.
Hey, I'm Tim Palladino, also a co-founder of Side Hustle.
And I'm Darby Rollins, also a co-founder of Side Hustle.
And today we're going to be playing the game, but also we have a fantastic guest with us, Emory Hobel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing well,
Awesome.
thanks.
Nice.
It's here sunny in Austin, and we're happy to hear it. To our Northeast friends, I hope they dig themselves out of the snow.
Cold.
But it looks like it's sunny on your end, though that feels a little artificial, Emory.
It definitely is. No, I think it's rainy today in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's where you are. That's lovely to hear.
Yep.
So today we're going to play a few rounds of Side Hustle. But before we do, I'd love to just get to know you real quick. Just kind of top view, Emory. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? So, yeah, where you're at, what you're up to on a daily basis, and kind of what your business is.
Yeah, so I'm down in Charlotte, North Carolina. On the work side of my life, I'm a co-owner of Online Sales Pro, which is basically a boiled down ClickFunnels for launching landing pages really quickly. And then when I'm not working on media buying for that and branding for that, I'm working on financial media buying in the financial education space. And then when I'm not working, I'm probably mountain biking or playing Rocket League. Those are
Cool.
my two little hobbies.
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Cool. That's good. What's your system?
Say that again?
What's your system? What are you playing on?
PC.
Okay, right on.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, it's a pleasure having you here. It's our goal on these to each time bring on another business owner or soon-to-be business owner, and just play around and have some fun. Show everyone that our lovely game can be played remotely if you want to, but also that business does not always have to be serious and stressful. It can be fun and with friends. So let's do that. So to review Side Hustle and how we play, basically, Emory, could you mute yourself for a moment? There's a lot of there's a lot of whooshing. Thank you. So to play the game, one of us will start as the investor, and we will split into 4 teams. We'll just play individually. As you can see on the screen here, we will pull a Side Hustle card, and it'll be a random name. We'll roll a die to pick an industry. With those parameters in mind, the rest of the teams will have to come up with a business idea or name in 2 minutes. Then we'll go around the horn and pitch them to the investor, who will then give out a funny card, a fundable card, or both to each team. He or she has 2 cards to hand out. Then we'll rotate the roles, and technically at the end of the game, first to 5 cards wins. Because we're playing a little shorter game here, we're just going to play for fun and see how it goes. And we're going to accelerate it with a little bit speedier time. So, is everyone ready to play a little bit?
Certainly.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I'm going to pull. I have the decks here, so I'm going to pull a random card here for you. All right. Well, Emory, you are going to start as our investor, and our side hustle is filaments. And I'm going to roll something here, and it is fashion and retail. So, who's in charge of time today?
Darby, are you? I can be in charge of time if you need.
There we go.
Either way.
Tim is taking care of time.
I got
We now have 2 minutes to come up with a thing for filaments. While we do, Emory, if you could pontificate a little bit on what's a game from your childhood or a game memory, play memory that you feel has impacted or currently impacts your day-to-day business life or your growth as a business person.
Love it. Yeah. Games from childhood. I'd say my staple game that I always came back to when I was a kid was Monopoly. Played that game all the time, and I personally have like the reputation of never losing that game. So I would just say that game for sure influenced just like my mindset around business as a whole. Just go around the board, grab as much property as you can, as much assets as you can, and then after doing that, team up with anybody behind the scenes. Probably not a legal move in the game, but team up with anybody behind the scenes and see how you can work the rest of the board. Another game that just came to mind was Phase 10. I don't know if anybody's played that.
Just played it for the first time.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
So I've played that game for a really long time. And the thing there that I would apply to real life would be the way you go from stages. And if you don't make it to the next stage, you start back over. So that's like a lot of the process of learning entrepreneurship and business. You get knocked back to the beginning and you have to keep your head up and push through no matter what kind of issues you come against. And then you might look around and see other people way ahead of you, but towards the end of the game, you might shoot way ahead of them. So don't compare yourself to other people.
That's some good lessons.
Lessons.
I like that a lot.
Hey, speaking of lessons, what category are you in? I've been totally spaced.
Fashion. I think fashion, right?
Fashion and retail, yeah. And it looks like we're at time. So, Darby, sounds like you're prepared.
1 second. And now.
Okay.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay. So, Emory, we're going to now pitch to you and see what's up. Tim, you got one?
Yep.
Go for it.
So Filaments is the first wearable cologne dispenser that is created with LED lights. That's how it's emitted. So it can be made into jewelry like bracelets and earrings. And depending when you change the intensity of the brightness with your app, it will change the intensity of the smell of the cologne.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
it works really
Emory, you
good
can
for
ask me as many
sanitation.
questions you have.
Is there any UV filter features? So you're just smelling good, or I kind of just gave you this idea, but does it like sanitize you?
I'm glad you asked. Well, so our first prototype was actually in trash cans and in hospitals around the globe.
Okay.
Okay, so your pitch is tested on trash cans, ready for humans.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, what it does is actually there's a UV filter that sanitizes all handles, and also smells good too. So you can touch rose petal handles.
Okay.
Or peppermint.
Beautiful.
Whatever your choice is.
Very nice.
All right. Well, that's a lovely pitch. Thank you, Tim, for sharing that. Today, I brought you filaments. Are you like me, constantly super fashionably dressed, but constantly with bad breath? Well, don't worry. Filaments sews microliners of mint into all your clothing so that at any time you can yawn and lick a seam and boom, fresh and clean. So no matter where you are, you can always give a mint kiss to your clothing. Filaments. There.
So I never want to hug anybody again because I know they've just been licking their clothes.
Yeah, not with an open mouth hug.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't. Last time I did make out with my friend's clothing. Last time I hugged them, but I get it. We're all different. Okay.
Dang. Do you have anybody behind this idea already? How's your team looking?
Yeah, we have Target, and we also have Walmart and a few other high-end fashion lines. We are actually also going to be a challenge on the new fashion runway season, where they have to incorporate mints into all of their clothing. Unfortunately, it was a sock episode, and so everyone will be licking each other's feet.
Oh, okay.
We rolled the die on that one.
You did.
Yeah, but
Okay.
still publicity. So
I like it.
Darby?
Everyone knows that you can't be fashionable if you have bad breath. Filaments is the first line of mint toothpicks that are made from 100% recycled paper here in the US of A. The slim and sleek toothpick container provides easy storage in a convenient 1x1 inch container that fits discreetly inside your pockets. With filaments, there's no need to carry around bulky gum packs anymore. Your breath can always smell fresh and clean, so the ladies or guys in your life won't be scared to hang around you. The Filaments eco-friendly packs come with 50 premium, environmentally friendly, family-friendly disposable mints per box. You can order yours today on Amazon at our website, filaments.com.
Okay, solid. So you're trying to get people to replace gum. Do you have another market that you're going to start with that people are selling to already? Because I know that for me, I like chewing gum. I don't care how big it is. I'll just get a bigger bag.
So our main target market is actually restaurants and bars that are already providing toothpicks to people.
Okay.
The differentiator between us is we're USA based and it's recycled paper.
Okay,
So we're actually not killing trees. We're planting a tree with every box of filament that you buy.
So you're partnered basically with the straw movement. No more.
Yeah, bamboo straws are our best friend.
Got it. So then, after you get your toothpicks in the market, you've got a pretty good runway to expand, I would imagine.
Yeah, this is our loss leader. We've got an entire line of products that bring our customers back more and more. And it's funny you mentioned the eco-friendly straws, because that's the perfect combo 1-2 punch for us. And it's really given us a good headway with investors interested in us in the market. So
Beautiful pitch, Darby.
Fascinating.
These two cards are up for grabs. Emory, you can give one, or you can hand these out however you want, both to one person, one to each person.
Okay.
No one can get points, we've recently found out.
Okay.
So good to know if you want to be vindictive.
Well, watch out for the next round after I play. We'll see.
Let's see. Yeah.
So I think I have an idea of what I'm going to go with, but I'm going to give a recap of the ideas really quick.
Go for it.
Tim's idea was the LED light scent cologne method. I think that's really, really useful and relevant to today, especially. Tomer, he brought us the lickable clothes. Very nice. So everybody's going to be walking around like they're 5 with like a wet
Wet collar.
It's already trending on TikTok.
Okay. And Darby brought us the very logical and effective recyclable toothpicks, so we're not destroying any more trees. So I think that because I don't necessarily want to see people running around with wet collars, and I don't want to hug anybody who's licked their clothes, Tomer is going to have to sit it out on this round. Tim's going to get the funny card, and Darby's going to get the fundable card. Nice.
Wow.
Good try, Tim.
Making friends.
Noted.
Noted.
Speaking of which, I want to be the investor this time.
Go for it. Go for it. It's your turn.
Actually, that's not a bad way to do it. Okay, I'm going to pull a card.
So, man, we're going down.
1 minute 30, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
30, okay.
Yep. let's do face plant.
Face plant.
Yep, and it's going to be in health and wellness.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so health and wellness face plant. Okay,
Starting right now.
Go for it. So I'll quickly answer that question that I asked about games and work, etc. So when I was a kid, I was a fiend for Legos, and I had like buckets and buckets of them. And as I grew up, I realized I was generally building the Legos and my brother was playing with them. And to this day is similar. I like to really impact the world that I build around me. And so that's why I went into structural engineering for quite a while and designed skyscrapers. But then now I am working on product design and building out things that people play with in day-to-day life, because I think tactile objects impact the way we live and the way we breathe every day. And so that, and for example, my new brand that's coming out soon, Sable Flow, is a lovely secret whiteboard, my friends.
Oh, that's good.
I like that.
Product placement.
Soon enough, we will have that behind here, and I'll keep a score on it, but not yet.
What was the industry again?
Over. Health and wellness.
That was health and wellness.
That's okay.
And I think I'm pretty sure that's
12
close
seconds.
to time. Oh, 12
seconds.
seconds? Oh my God, how am I going to fill it? Well, another game I used to play was Foursquare, and to this day, I have a fear of big inflatable rubber balls. So it's good.
That's sounds like something that's worked out.
No, I do miss Foursquare. All right, Darby, you were last time. Why don't you go?
All right. Faceplant is an exclusive retreat for individuals who want to take a well-deserved break and invest in themselves. With Faceplant, you're offered the personalized exfoliating treatments, massages, manicures, pedicures, and luxurious body treatments from end to end to meet your relaxation goals. There are many ways that people can go into business for themselves, but at Faceplant, we believe that there needs to be balance between work and your personal health and wellness. If you're not persuaded by this, understand that the success in your life and your business can come as a great detriment if you're not taking care of your own mental health, personal health, and all of those things that combine to make us awesome, amazing humans. We've seen it happen too many times to entrepreneurs neglecting their own physical, mental health. And with Faceplant, you don't have to follow.
I have no idea what this is or what kind of bullshit you're selling me. Is it snake oil?
No, it's an exclusive health and wellness retreat for burnt out entrepreneurs, bro.
It's a retreat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That got lost in all the other things. I had no idea what you were talking about.
Well, it's a bad thing that you're the investor this time.
What? It's a great pitch so far, Darby. You're really winning me over.
No, the fact is, Tomer, we've all dealt with burnout, right? And so there's like things that we offer at our Faceplant retreat for entrepreneurs that have fallen flat on their face to help them get back on their feet. Okay. We offer that by personalized exfoliating retreats, massages, spa treatments, end-to-end relaxation goals.
Okay, where are you hosting it again?
We have a nice spot out in Lake Travis that we've hosted the last few retreats on with. We've filled up. It's been great. It's $20,000 a weekend. We only work with high-performing entrepreneurs that have too much money and not enough time on their hands. We take them out of their business and put them on the docks, take away their cell phones, give them the personalized treatment, get them up from burnout, put them back in the world to go and make a lot more money to come back and give it to us.
$20K. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Profit margins are huge.
Yeah, at $20K. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Darby. I appreciate your time.
I feel like you're using what's Jarvis? Something that I
was going to say that.
Oh, it's 100%. Darby has not spoken a word that he's come up with yet.
What are you talking about?
He's reading a pitch.
Oh yeah,
dude, you're using Proof's new thing.
Yeah, do you
I wish
really?
I was that good.
Okay.
Are you guys you guys think I'm an AI now? That's what it is.
Bro, you have your arms crossed and then you dip down and then suddenly your arms uncrossed and you just start typing. I see what's up.
Go ahead,
no,
Tim.
I like to type my notes.
Show me how a human pitches it, Tim. Go for
So I'm
it.
going to keep this short and sweet. Faceplant is the first micro-seed technology that actually grows a transdermal root system into your face that keeps your face looking younger, longer.
Okay, how does it work?
What's your fucking reaction? Huh? I can't tell if you're elated or
I'm scared that you're gonna like. I just rewatched a MythBusters where they grow a bamboo shoot through a body. So
What's
go ahead. Yeah, now that's your face.
Now I understand the face.
Okay, so how does it work?
The way this works is it actually looks like a mud, but it's smaller than chia seeds. But it's made with chia seeds. It's micro chia seeds. That's our patented technology.
Okay.
And it goes over your face like a mud, and it goes into where your hair follicles are, and then takes that area and creates a root system underneath your flesh, binding everything together.
And does it just stay there?
It just stays there to make sure that your face, it does two things. One, it feeds the hair follicles with proper nutrients. When you put it on, it'll actually go into the bottom, and it creates that net, that root net that keeps your face tight. And
when you say that root net, you mean I become a chia pet, correct?
Underneath your skin.
You sure it's not external?
So far, not.
I just sort of grow like a little grove on me, because I actually might be more interested in that if I can suddenly become photosynthetic.
So and we were thinking about that. We were thinking about that with a couple of different things, because celery seed's small, so you can grow like a celery beard, and you can eat it. You can definitely eat it. You can look like was it Davy Jones, the big old octopus? You do that. Cool. It works.
Thank you, Tim. I'm imagining that. Do you remember that old painting where it was like a face, but it was made out of vegetables? Do you remember that?
It's Bacchus.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining right now. Emery, hit me up. Let's see if you can show these fools how it's done.
Oh.
All right, so this one's pretty straightforward. So I'm not sure how quick it will be. We've all wanted clear, clean, beautiful skin, especially anybody in the beauty industry, right? But everybody's always applying these harmful chemicals to their face, and that's not ideal at all. Also, anytime your body is repairing, we know that you are sleeping. So face planting into your bed, you're just getting rest. Face plant is a product that my investigators and researchers have discovered from the Amazon rainforest. It is a plant that we've imported to the US and other countries where we can sell, that if you're awake during the day and you need to just recharge, you just stick your face into the leaves of this bush-like plant, and maybe 10-15 minutes a day, and you start to notice results pretty quickly. On top of your daily application, we also have a pillow product that is like a bed of leaves, a bed of like sprouts from this plant from the Amazon forest. While you're sleeping, your skin is just absorbing all the nutrients from our plants sourced from the Amazon. Okay.
Cool. Where are you not allowed to sell, and why?
Ooh. So we're almost allowed to sell everywhere except for where Big Pharma is controlling the market. They don't like us very much.
Yeah, you guys are disrupting the beauty industry. I understand it. I appreciate that. Awesome. Well, we were going to keep it tight, so I'll call it there. I'm very much going to give Emory the fundable card, because that is something I feel like I could see on Instagram, and I'm gonna give the funny card to the other human, to Tim.
Nice.
Okay.
So hold on. We
it's on.
got a message. We got a message from.
What is the industry? Oh.
No.
Hey,
that's a good question.
Does it kill germs too? We got to go back to that one.
Well,
right, it's gonna have like
he didn't get funded.
Okay, you have colloidal silver woven into it.
Look, it's also
needs work.
We're partnering with Listerine for bacteria killing purposes. So,
not partnering with anyone here.
So you're
That's how
gonna
it
push
goes.
through. You're gonna still do your idea even though you didn't get funded. That's a good.
You know what? It's a
Right.
passion project.
Everyone's like, good on you. You keep that head up.
Yeah. You know what? Thanks. And for that reason, I'm out, but I'm rooting for you. Thank you. I'm glad I didn't get a card there.
It's like the most patronizing goodbye.
Yeah. All right. Tim. No, wait. Who's the investor now?
Darby.
Cool.
So I tell a story after we do this on my game when I was growing up.
Yep.
All
But
right.
I think
first,
no one's.
and we're only
no one's
gonna
getting
do-
a point with them.
we're only going to do this for a minute.
You guys are just tearing apart my humanity over here. I feel
Whatever, Borg. Moving on. Smile tiles, and that is in. That's in home goods. It seems too obvious, but fine. Let's see what happens. Smile tiles.
Starting timer now.
1 minute.
the story of Darby playing games when he was younger. I spent entirely too much time playing Hero Clicks, which was a board game with my dad and brother that we would play, and we'd go to the game store every weekend or so, and you basically like bought these boxes of superheroes, and you would like lay out these maps and play these like in-person like superhero battles with like Superman and Batman and all of these different guys from DC and Marvel Comics. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And it was very much a strategy game. It was a lot of fun playing with my family and, getting kind of into the weeds and rolling dice and, beating up on fake superheroes. But, man, that just takes me back to, now where I'm an actual superhero and playing side.
That is the right moment for that to end. Not egotistical at all. Because I'm the hero now.
This one's gonna rip his shirt off.
This is a PG episode, friends. Okay. Emory, you want to kick it off this time?
Yeah, I can kick it off. Ready to rock and roll? All right. Smile tiles. Everybody knows that you need to have a way for your children to stay on top of the things that they have to do throughout the week. You got kids forgetting to make their bed, kids forgetting to brush their teeth, kids forgetting to do the dishes, all that stuff. Smile tiles is an idea that we pulled together after extensive research with adult rule following, if we can say it that way. So if you've ever seen the publication that talks about those speeding signs, when you're speeding, if it reads you your speed or tells you you're speeding, it doesn't work as well as like a sad face or a happy face. So if you have a sad face, people are likely to slow down. Smile Tiles takes that into the home. So you have basically a digital calendar for your kids, and every day that they have chores, they collect smiles on their calendar. And at the end of the month, you have a prize figured out for your children to stick with. But every day they wake up and see, yesterday I had a smile, tomorrow I'm going to get another smile for being really good. And if they have a bad day, not necessarily a smile for the day.
It's like a sun. Yeah, it's like a sun or a cloudy sticker.
Yeah, yep, exactly. But it brings it into the digital world so that it's relevant.
Wow.
Are you worried that this could potentially affect kids' psychology and make them think they're doing good or bad when they're really not? And you're taking on the role of the parent in this case.
Okay, great question. Parents are able to program whatever system they need to into their Smile Tile platform. So you have an outline that we send you, and then you can spend like a 3-day test period or a 1-week test period, and whatever works, you take it from there and apply it to your next system, and it's a rolling, evolving thing per family.
It's pretty good.
Assuming the parents aren't evil, right?
Correct. I guess that applies everywhere. Can't fix that one.
Yeah. We're not here to tell people how to teach your kids, Darby.
Just how to smile.
Cool.
Timothy?
So Smile Tile has partnered up with Philips Hue in creating Smile Tile, which was first engineered and pioneered in Bill Gates' house back in the early 2000s, where there was mood sensing in rooms so new art could come up. Smile Tile now creates, based on Oura rings and other wearable devices, such as the Apple Watch, a mood sensing and sensitivity range. So when you enter a room, if you're the master on the system, it'll actually change your mood. It'll make sure that it has proper hues, proper colors to make you feel counter to a sad feeling. So it's always trying to elevate you, motivate you, and stimulate you.
Does it come with any preset EDM music?
Definitely. Yep. Timmy Trumpets is actually partnered with him.
He's got multiple trumpets now.
He's Timmy Trumpets because he's evolving. He has two hands, one mouth, but he can play two trumpets.
Impressive.
Or I don't think he plays trumpets at all, actually. Anyway, yeah. So lots of EDM.
All right. Tomer.
So everyone here is, trying to connect to the digital world and, live online and make everything more complicated in their lives. But this is a product I wish I had in my home today, which is a heat sensing tile on your floor that as you step on it, it changes color based on temperature. So when you get out of the shower and walk around, you can see your lovely footprints around your house, but it does dissipate once it reaches an ambient temperature. So you can have fun, look down and smile at those tiles as you see the fun color change as you go, oh, where did my little kid go hiding? Well, you can literally follow the trail. This is something that when you look down, you'll never be upset again. Smile Tile.
Why is your kid hiding from you?
Hide and seek. What the hell? Why are you so dark?
What did you do to the little guy?
I sent him to go bug mommy. I don't know.
But the footprints only work after getting out of like a shower.
Yeah, no, it's just our ambient temperature is hotter than the floor. So anytime you're walking, whatever it is, it's gonna be there. We're also soon to include some pressure sensitive tiles with piezoelectric crystals underneath, so that it creates an electricity just through the pressure of it. So just by stepping on it, you power any additional effects that you need. So you don't even have to connect it to anything else. It's completely self-sustaining in one item. And regardless of what happens, this is actually an idea that I would pursue.
I like it, the self-generation, but I'm not the investor.
So are you going to be the one that's manufacturing or like designing these, Tomer?
Me, myself, with these hands, maybe. At first, we're going to make them artisanally, yes, and hit that sort of niche market artisanally, and then eventually we will go into much larger manufacturing. But we are utilizing, just very very organic materials and handmade.
How does sales look right now?
Oh, they look, pardon my thing, but through the roof. Oh, gosh.
All right. I've heard enough. I've made my decision. We've got the Smile Frown calendar. We've got the EDM mood lights, and then we've got lava floors. I'm gonna give the funny to Emory because I think you could do some really funny tweaks to that program. I got some other investors in mind that might be able to plug that in for some uses outside of it. And then Tim, you get the fundable because who doesn't want Timmy Trumpet to
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I on mute?
Last round, gentlemen.
Is
You guys
it?
ready?
Let's hit it.
What's my Tomer, you're getting beat. You're
This
getting beat
collusion, okay? It's a kangaroo court.
up.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans on
Captain
everyone.
Kangaroo Court. All right, what's our next business?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Hey, you only have one job. It's okay.
No, it's fine.
You didn't get funded, so you're not working on any other projects.
Yeah, you know.
That's fired.
You know what? There it is.
The shoe fits.
It's called If
Shoe
Your
Fits.
Shoe Fits. And we're going to do this in food and beverage and see what happens.
Ooh.
That's right. Let's see how you effers do that. I'm trying to keep it friendly so kids can watch this too.
Kids are on TikTok. I don't know if
Oh, sorry. 30. How?
30 seconds.
Shoe Fits. Oh, so real fast. Okay, gosh. Who's the investor?
I'm the investor.
Tim, tell us about a game. Okay, Shoe Fits.
I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Poker. Poker was always a really good game for me. It got me to actually like hang out with adults and think a little bit differently than my peers at young ages. And we were playing for quarters, so that was always fun. That was a lot of money when I was a kid. So it's basically how I guess it was my first job was playing poker for quarters. That was one of my. Oh, look at that! Time's up. It was definitely one of my first and most fun games to play. Let's go, suckers! Why does this keep on me started? There we go.
Okay,
All right.
30 seconds
You
all
started.
around.
30 seconds all around. Start with Emory.
Go ahead.
Oh, let's start with me. All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shoe Fits. Everybody needs to stay fit, and everybody loves to eat food. So here at Shoe Fits, we have a platform and a system to allow you to eat almost whenever you want, except for when you've eaten too much without walking enough. So if you are past that certain level where you've not exercised enough to eat the amount of food you're going to eat, our shoes have two main features. One, they'll use the Pavlov dog technique to shock your feet if you're walking towards a restaurant or the fridge. Or if you get the upgraded version, our shoes have a magnetic repulse thing added to the sides of the shoes that make your feet walk. So like they reverse and cause your feet to propel forward and actually take you on a genuine walk until you reach your step target for the day.
Are you worried about hackers controlling the population and restricting movement of the masses?
That's a great question. We actually partnered with a lot of the hackers to help build the product. So they're incentivized not to make that happen. They get a kickback on everybody exercising.
And you mean that literally, because you can make people kick?
Literally. Yeah.
Who's the investor here?
Oh, I don't care anymore, Darby. What do I have to lose?
This is a proverbial table flip for Monopoly.
All right.
Oh,
Darby,
God.
what you got?
All right. So we all remember the old days of tailgating in college, having fun. Whether your team wins or lose, we will booze. Well, Shoe Fits has revolutionized the way that we booze when we win or lose by taking our all-time classic, the boot chug drinking game. Yeah, and packaging it in a convenient, easy to purchase, easy to gift game that you can buy right now on Amazon. Shoe Fits makes it easy to give the winner or the loser the boot and watch them chug right from the shoe if the shoe fits.
Nice.
Yeah, how do you what's that disease called? What was it? There's a disease that people were getting from drinking out of shoes.
Foot and mouth disease?
Well, fair. That's not what I was going with. It was some kind of like parasite. How do you avoid the foot and mouth disease or a parasite?
Hey, you just wear masks.
Just wear. Okay, yeah, just wear masks.
It filters it. It filters it.
Oh, so you're drinking through the mask?
Yeah, it's a filter mask. Yeah.
Got you. Okay,
And it's the mask comes with the thing, and you can use it for COVID too. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Is there like any magnetic location detection so you don't spill any?
What?
No, there is.
When you put it to your mouth, how do you? Never mind. Come here.
Exactly.
We're also scouting investors and.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, looks like 30 seconds are up.
Oh, definitely.
Shoe fits. Have you ever been on an airplane? All of a sudden your feet hurt because of air pressure changes. You're not enough salt in you. Or are you possibly a pregnant lady and all of a sudden your feet are hurting because they're swollen? Well, guess what? Shoe Fits is a nutritional tablet in your favorite flavors that changes the size of your feet. And that is what we do. Are you half a size in between things, but your favorite company, Tom's, doesn't make things in half sizes? Well, just take one of these each day and you will fit into the shoe of your dreams. Multiple uses, multiple flavors. If the shoe fits, put it on.
So, first question it's a tablet?
Yeah, it's like a dissolvable tablet, but we have them in chocolate form and like gummy bear type form. Yeah.
How do you take it?
Orally.
Orally? Okay, just double checking.
Yeah. It's a food and beverage. It's in the food and beverage category.
Okay, well, I guess that's true. That is true. So what flavors do you have?
What's your favorite flavor?
Raspberry.
Guess
blue
what?
Raspberry because it doesn't exist.
Well, that's coincidentally I brought a sample of blue raspberry for you, Shark.
This sounds like an episode of Willy Wonka. Blueberry.
Yeah, and we also have schnozberry. Yeah.
Schnozberries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's right.
I think I have. Let me just keep watching my notes.
What's that?
Yep.
Two cards for Tom. That's so weird.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Just making my notes here. If you only see what I'm writing right now. Okay.
It's drawing clouds.
Yeah, it's just
It looks. Yeah, it doesn't. No, it looks. No, it looks like no. So for funny, I'm going. Actually, hold on. I'm backing up. For fundable, definitely Emory, all the way.
Okay.
Boom.
So for funny, I think there might have to be a fight to the death because you guys are real close.
Hey, pitch off. Let's do it.
We're already in. Fine.
Well, Darby
Gotta go. We gotta go head to head.
Darby, on. I'm just gonna pull a random card. You have to do one. Let's do this. No, Tim, just hand it out. Pick it.
No, we gotta do I just challenge you to a pitch to the death.
Fine, but I want Emory in this too. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Okay, and then I'm not gonna reveal them right now. And let's say they're all in toys and games. Okay, I'm gonna show it, and then immediately you have to pitch it. You want to try it? Cool. Darby, you ready?
But you can see them now.
I'm not. They're closed down. I haven't looked at them.
Oh, okay.
So who's doing this?
We're all 3 of us are going to do it one at a time. There's going to be 3 separate cards just to see what happens.
Okay.
Experiment time. Darby, you ready?
Of course.
Toys and games. Brr, baby. Go.
All right. It's it's like Operation, except for if you don't do it, the baby freezes to death. And so it's the temperature of the baby continues to drop, and if it hits 0 degrees Celsius, you lose the game.
Okay.
Burr baby.
All right. Emory, you ready?
Ready.
Toys and games. Zero
Toys and
bar.
games. Zero bar. It's like you install it into your home for your kids who you want to sign up for a lifelong suffering journey of ballet. It's a bar that you install. Well, you think it's simple, but like similar to the shoe idea, you give your kids gloves and they have magnets in them that make them hold on to the bar until they're done with ballet practice. Because
You love forced control over body parts.
I'm sorry, but I'm never voting for you for anything because you gotta terrify me.
Okay, and mine is, what is it? Campad. Campad. It is a inflatable jungle gym for every campsite that you've ever been to. Are you tired of your kids pestering you at the campsite? Well, this self-inflating jungle gym will just be a bouncy house immediately. Blow it up from the car, and there's somewhat of like a lock on it so you can walk away, and they're just sort of trapped in this inflatable daycare. Campad.
So here's the question: is it Campad or Campad?
Campad.
Campad. So there's no ads happening.
It's like camp and pad in one word.
Oh, I see. I dig it. Well, you're all winners in my heart.
This is where we all just go to Tim's house and murder him.
It's not how this
Can you lock the door?
Okay. Well, I think Emory actually is the winner of all the if you actually netted up the cards.
3.
Yeah. I mean,
moral support.
Are you robot?
If that's
So,
true,
yeah.
that means you guys would have lost to a robot. How does that make you feel about yourself?
I don't know. Why don't we ask the guy who lost to Deep Blue? Okay, that's what happens. Deep Blue, or was it Google Go, or what was he called?
Watson?
Something Go. No. Deep Blue won the chess game against the human, and something Go. Yeah, and then the recent one made by Google for one against the guy in Go, which was way more impressive and crazy. Okay, well, we are immediately getting off topic, which is great.
We have one more comment that I want to bring to everybody's attention.
Go ahead. Yeah, I
Thanks
see.
to Nikki. So you should always carry food on you to ensure that you won't notice that you are walking to get food.
There you go. My loop around.
Immediately,
I like it.
all come out with our own workarounds. And in the future, I think we should try and maybe have those posts live. That sounds awesome.
Yep.
Cool. Well, we got a few more minutes. Emory, first of all, thank you so much for coming on and playing.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'd love to get your immediate take on this, having now somewhat really kind of played it more for the first time. What do you think about it? How do you feel like it applies to you as a person, to your business? Who would you recommend it to? Who would you maybe not? And things that you liked or whatever about it. All the good stuff.
Yeah, well, I would recommend it to everyone. I'm already seeing myself playing this with anyone I've ever played a game with, period.
Awesome.
And I know some of the friends that are commenting on here are people that will want to play it. I really like the fun, no pressure way that it gets you like thinking of new business ideas. Like, even if you didn't think I told Tim before this, I've had some good ideas for cards based on watching other things. And I was like, dude, I hope that I can think of something funny and quick while playing, and it worked out really well because it's just fun, you know?
You came up with something immediately when we threw it at you. And that's fantastic.
Yeah, so I think that's super fun. I'm genuinely I'm going to Florida actually sometime this week or this month, and I'm going to play with all my friends there. So,
Groovy.
Yeah.
That's awesome, my friend.
Yeah, make sure you send us pictures and videos and stuff. We'd love to.
Well.
Yeah, love to share them.
Absolutely. And then maybe we'll get a few game card suggestion ideas from you, and maybe we can incorporate it into the next one.
Oh yeah.
Guys, we have not thought enough about the sort of post-interview thing, but Emory, is there, now would actually maybe be a lovely time for you to kind of pitch your business a little bit, if there's anything that you'd like, sort of like a plug or a little bit deeper explanation of like who you are looking for as a customer, and explaining that, because I'm just curious to understand who your like customer archetype is.
Yeah, so there's two different things actually. Me personally, on my media buying side for financial education, if anybody knows any lead sources there for direct email, that would be awesome. And then on the online sales pro side, I know I mentioned before, it's based around helping new business owners launch landing pages without friction, is basically the miniature value for the product. But also lately we've been onboarding a lot of sales teams and financial advisors who have sales teams, because our platform allows a sales team to have access to all the same landing pages, the same training. So if you're bringing on new sales team members, as well as an app on your phone where all the leads are delivered like immediately, so you can, like if a salesperson has a lead that comes in, their phone like buzzes instantly, and you can send them a text while they're still sitting on your site.
For my clarification, is it more of a do you guys build sites, or is it a platform on which to build the site?
So
or is it a funnel? What is the structure of it that you're imagining?
Yeah, so the way it works is at its very base level, if you just came and signed up, you would be able to generate a landing page by like typing your headline into like a bar, and then typing your subline into a bar, connecting your direction link after someone clicks sign up, and it generates a mobile responsive landing page for you. So it's pretty simple, but that's really what people need. And then on top of that, if you're either a team or just an individual that doesn't have the time or the desire to build your own things, they can request to have our team build them out for them as well as their email sequence, everything. Okay,
that's cool. So you guys do email sequences as well, and do you do I want to say lead generation, like items, or sorry, what's the Darby, help me. What's the word? Something like a lead magnet, things like that.
Okay, yeah. So I know we just onboarded a solar sales team. I don't know if we're dealing with any lead magnets for them, but our current offer that I think we're getting ready to launch will have will help you get your first 5 leads in the first month, guaranteed type thing. Like if you're completely new and you have no idea what you're doing, we'll help you do that. Yeah, and so we'll teach you about the lead magnet. We have a bunch of training back in our back end. So like when you have your landing pages, you can also click a training tab and learn like, here's how to write a marketing sequence, here's how to build a lead hook, all of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's really cool. Everybody, Emory's links and handles are I believe at the underneath this. You should be able to see them, or they'll be posted for sure on there. Emory, we'd love to have you back. After maybe another like 50, 100 guests, see how things have progressed, and see if you're even sharper, if you can have 2 wins in a row.
Absolutely, I'd love to be back, and I'll watch all the future guests. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see it go on.
Yeah, that's awesome, friend. Anybody else have any last minute things we want to mention? It's Valentine's Day, everybody. Buy Side Hustle game for someone that you want to connect with more, and it's not just about your romantic partner. It's about everybody that you love in your life. And
it's the truth.
Let's all take care of each other. Be safe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Love it.
Take care, everybody.
Appreciate it, guys.
Mic drop.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Later.
Bye.